Differences between ARDL and VECM. ARDL versus VECM. The autoregressive distributed lag (ARDL) co-integration technique is used in determining the long-run relationship between series with different order of integration. The reparameterized result gives the short-run dynamics and long-run relationship of the considered variables. Whereas, the vector error correction model, VECM, estimation requires the determination of lag length, trend specification and the number of co-integrating relationships using Johansson's test. The purpose ARDL techniques is to analyze the relationship between two or more variables and handle both stationary and non-stationary data by incorporating lagged values of variables as well as their differences to capture short and long-term dynamics. Whereas, the purpose of VECM model is establishes a short-term relationship between the stock prices, while correcting with the deviation from the long-term co-movement of prices. ARDL co-integration technique is used to examine both long and short-run relationships between variables. Further, ARDL model are useful when the variables are integrated of different orders. Whereas, VECM model is used to analyze co-integrated variables or co-integrating relationships. The general equations of ARDL, county integration technique and VECM are given for comparison to get idea how both method can work from scratch. The results of ARDL, county integration techniques, and VECM when entered data from MS, Excel to eViews or Stata software, by giving proper steps or commands by getting above results. This example of ARDL, county integration techniques, and VECM is for idea for beginners. There are certain assumptions for ARDL model to be used, such as the variables x and y are stationary. The expected mean value of the error term UT is 0. The error term is serially uncorrelated and the x variables are exogenous, at least weakly so, uncorrelated with the error term. Whereas, select VAR when dealing with stationary variables and short-term dynamic relationships. Select VECM when dealing with non-stationary variables and the presence of co-integration relationships. Selecting between VAR and VECM hinges on data stationarity and co-integration. In short, the ARDL model is considered as the best econometric method compared to others in a case when the variables are stationary at lag 0 and or integrated of order lag 1. ARDL is a better model than others to catch the short-run and long-run impact of independent variables on dependent variable in time series data. The ARDL approach is suitable for generating short-run and long-run elasticities for a small sample size at the same time and follow the ordinary least square (OLS) approach for co-integration between variables. Whereas, VECM are econometric models used in time series analysis, and its estimation requires the determination of lag length, trend specification and the number of co-integrating relationships using Johansson's test. VECM models to account for long-term equilibrium relationships among variables. It is suitable when variables in system are co-integrated, meaning they share a long-term relationship despite short-term fluctuations. VECM includes an error correction term that captures the adjustment process of the variables back to their long-run equilibrium after a shock or deviation. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.